Lesson 1, Unit 2, the development strategy. Organizations structure their work in projects, programs, and portfolio. The portfolio includes all the initiatives that help the organization achieve its long-term vision. This structure also helps define how the organization selects projects that are aligned to their programmatic goals. When organizations are considering a new project, they need to make sure that the project is going to be aligned with three important strategies. The first one is the strategy of the organization. That means the long-term vision and the programmatic goals the organization aims to achieve. Then there is the country development strategy that identifies the development goals in the region or the area where the project will work. And then there is the donor development strategy with its own programmatic area of focus. The idea is to fund projects that can be in all the three development strategies. Projects that are identified in this area are the projects that will have the best chances for success. A project located here might meet the needs of the organization and the country, but it will be difficult to find a donor to fund it. A project in this area is aligned with the strategy of the donor and the organization, but is not aligned with the development strategies of the country. This project will have a harder time to be accepted by the country. Or a project that has the interest of donors and the country, but the organization doesn't have the expertise or is not aligned with its own strategy. The idea is that for any project the organization is considering, it should meet the requirements of the three strategies. This will be a project that will have a higher chance of success. What is meant by strategy? The vision and mission of an organization define the areas where an organization will work in the short and long term. Every organization has a vision, and that vision defines what they want to do, how they are going to do it, and the resources they will need to achieve it. The strategy is a set of actions the organization has identified that will help achieve its long-term goals in the most effective and efficient manner. Development organizations define their strategic planning with long-term plans. This could be a 5-year plan that gives the overall direction for the organization and contains a set of strategic directives about what they want to achieve in those 5 years. The strategic goals and objectives included the programmatic areas in which the organization has a focus. It could be areas in health, education, or nutrition. These are the areas where the organization has a specific expertise, and they are going to be the areas where the new projects are going to be funded. Each area will have the targets the organization has decided it wants to achieve. For example, the organization might use the Sustainable Development Goals as part of its strategic goals. All projects identified and selected by the organization are going to be supporting the organization's strategic goals. Out of the organization's strategic plans, organizations define their operational plans. These are the short-term plans. It could be a 1-year plan that identifies the priorities for assigning budgets, resources, defines the timelines, and establishes the monitoring and evaluation areas of priorities for the entire organization. Organizational resources include the financial, capital, human resources, experience, and even its reputation. That is why it's so important that any new project and any new idea is carefully selected so that only helps achieve the organization's vision, but it makes the best use of its limited resources. Every organization has a development portfolio, which is the group of selected programs and projects. Together, they add up to all the initiatives the organization will focus its resources in order to achieve its development goals. All the projects and all the programs are organized in a portfolio, and they are all supporting the long-term vision of the organization. Every organization has a set of limited resources, and those resources are going to be supporting the different initiatives or the projects that are organized in programs, and those programs are organized under a portfolio that supports the vision of the organization. It is important that all programs and projects are always aligned to the vision of the organization. The portfolio helps make decisions about the assignment of the limited resources to those projects or programs that will help the organization achieve the long-term goals. Projects that are not aligned with the strategy will not contribute to the long-term goals.